Hello. So if you're joining me today, we're going to make what's called split pea soup with ham. So the first thing you want to do is get a bag of split peas, so just the green split peas. I don't use the colored ones. I like the little green guys. So this recipe calls for 2 cups. So I actually pre-soaked these. So what you're going to do is you're going to actually put in 2 cups. 2 cups of split peas, and then you're going to put water over top to the water line right here on 4 cups. And then after about an hour or 2 hours, you're going to come back and you're going to see that it's soaked up all the water. So that's the first thing you want to do before you even begin with your split pea soup. So that way, when you're actually making your soup, you're going to find that it's going to help speed up the process of the cooking time. Lots of people will just throw the split peas in. They're really, really hard, so you really need to soak them before you actually put them in the soup. So it'll speed up your cooking time. All right, so next step. So you've got your 2 cups of your split peas, which are now grown into 4 cups. And what I've done is I've actually taken carrots and I've actually grated them on my grater because I don't really like the big chunky kind of carrots, so it's completely up to you. If you want to do chunks, but make sure they're not overly thick. And I have 1 celery stick finely chopped, half a teaspoon each of salt and pepper, half a white sweet onion, and I have 2 containers of my chicken broth. I get these no name brand at No Frills because they're $1 and they all taste the same. That's just my view. And we also have a bay leaf we're going to need, and we're going to have some ham. Now lots of people use, after they've cooked their ham, they'll actually put the ham bone in the soup. But we basically cut up all our ham, put them into Ziploc baggies so we can have them for lunch meats or stuff like this for soup. So this is about a cup and a half of ham. I'm going to finally dice this up before we put it in here. But the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to take our olive oil, and I just buy generic olive oil, extra virgin, put it in my... So we're going to basically saute all the ingredients that I've chopped up for you. So we got our onions, and then our carrots, 1 celery stalk. You can put 2 in if you want. The recipe calls for 2 if you like, but I'm not a huge celery person. And some salt and pepper in there. And now I have my little spatula. And we're just going to mix that around. And we're just going to keep this kind of on a medium heat. And we're just going to saute them. If you find that it's a little dry, you can add a little bit more olive oil if you like. Okay, so while this is cooking up, I'm going to chop my ham into very small bites. Now we're ready for the next step. So I've probably sauteed this for about 5 minutes. I turned off the heat so I could chop my ham. I took the covers off my chicken bouillon, and you can hear it's starting to sizzle again. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the chicken stock. So we got 2 of these. We're just going to pour all of these in there. I've taken my peas and I've actually drained them. So I've actually drained the water. And I'm going to throw them in here. Okay, and so I get those prepackaged half hams. You can chop it up, finely pieces, and you can throw it in there, and you can use to put in all the ham. Just getting a little full. And we're going to put in our clove as well. So another thing you're going to eventually need for this is you're going to need this guy. So this is a potato masher. Lots of people don't do this. We certainly do here. As your peas are cooking, it's kind of nice to mash them down. I'll show you that as it starts to cook a little bit more. So we're going to leave that for a while, and I will come back and we will show you the mashing part. Probably been about 45 minutes. I've actually mashed this down about 4 more times, so it's very soupy now. The peas aren't standing out so much, so it's blended quite nicely. I've also put some in a little bowl here, so you can see all of our ham bits. Very flavorful. If you want more salt and pepper, by all means, it's your soup. Thank you for watching. It's my first video. Sorry if it's got a little bit of movement. I'm working on getting a tripod, so hopefully it'll be a little smoother next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bon appetit.